Hello, it's Friday, which means it's time for art. It's going to be quite a quick one today because I'm actually recording this early, and by the time you are watching this, I will be on holiday in Canada, having a great time. I hope you're well. We are going to look at how we can use those leftover bits of collage papers to make super cute little moths and butterflies. It's such a great tutorial actually. And I got it from the fabulous Andrea Nelson. So if you're not following her on Instagram or YouTube, you must, because she is glorious and I love her. Anyway, welcome to Friday Art. My name is Kate Field. I'm an artist, teacher and a speaker. I'm passionate about helping people find their creative spirit and do those things that you think that you want to do and you never get round to doing. That sort of thing. So, let's go. I like making a lot of collages. It's I really enjoy the process and I really enjoy the things that I do, but it means that I end up with a lot of collage papers left over, and we're going to use these to create our little moths and butterflies. So you just need some leftover bits of paper, but you could also use magazine paper as well. And then you're going to need a glue stick, and then a fine liner pen or a black biro or something like that. It's very straightforward and very easy, and I love it. I love it. So I did this with my little ones a few weeks ago, and they loved it too. So I've just taken this one. Now this is quite a thin piece of paper, newsprint. It's got acrylic paint on it. I'm just going to fold this in half because it's thin. I can do this, and it just means that we can do this pretty quickly, because what we're going to do is we're going to tear triangles, and I want you to tear them rather than cut them, because I want to have that kind of feathered edge. Now when I say triangle, that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. It's not like a perfect triangle. Oh, now this has got stuck. Here we go. And you're going to end up with quite a few of them. But can you see straight away that they are going to look like little wings on our very colourful moths and butterflies, I think. So I'm going to do those with a few of the colours. You can tear them in sort of different ways. Try them out and see what happens. These are all going to go into a double page of my sketchbook, and I'll show you what else you can do with them. So you see how it's all going to come together. It's going to be great. I'm going to really enjoy this one, and I hope you do too. So looking at some of my collage papers, I can see that the edges are a bit bare, so I'm just going to remove them actually, because I don't want to have too much white. I want to really look at the colour. So I'm just sort of going to trim some of these up so that just so that I can make sure that we're getting some colours. This is copier paper, so it's a bit thicker than the newsprint, but principle is the same. We're just going to tear our triangles. Let's just do a couple there. I hope you are well. Oh, we are definitely going into autumn here in the UK, and I love it. I love autumn. I really do. I think it's a beautiful time of year. Let's see. There we go. And like I said in the introduction, when you are watching this, I will actually be in Canada. So that is going to be beautiful too. I'm going to be in Nova Scotia for a week, and then Montreal. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. There we go. You see these little ones, they're all kind of coming together. Now, Do I want to put an orange one in with this colours? Yes, I think I do. Yes, I think we need a bit of orange. Definitely need some orange. Look. And this is the thing with this kind of fun exercise and fun project is that every single one will be different because we're just using the leftover bits of paper, things that we've used before. Let's just tear those. And they're all going to look different, and some are going to look better than others, and some might look a bit strange, but that's okay as well. Let me just I'm going to just do a few more, and then I'm going to come back and show you what I do with them. Well, I stuck them on here and I am really liking the page. I think it looks great fun. And I've just started to use black fine liner pen. You could use a biro just to kind of go around some of the edges and to put on the little antennae. Let's just get this pen going. And I'm just putting a little like wriggly line around it to give that kind of feathered effect on the moth with their wings, like that. And the other thing that you could do is to actually decorate the wings. Oh, excuse me. With little dots or markings, different sort of mark making, and that would be fun as well. And this one I did as a butterfly, so the sort of the two sets of wings here, like that. Obviously I'm using black, but you could use whatever you want. Like this, that body in there. And I just think they're really good fun. Now, oh yeah, I might do a few more of those, but again, this is my sketchbook, so I don't always finish everything off in my sketchbook. I wanted to show you what else we can do using this idea. So let me just pop that over there. I'm going to show you this little card that I made just using the moth motif. So what I did with this one is obviously exactly the same idea. Just take the little triangles, put them onto a black card, cut that out, and then I've just put silver. And I've had a couple of people ask me how to make this card, because I did this before with my little birds. And people liked them, so I'm going to show you how to make the card because it's so easy and I think it's really fun. I really like this idea. It's so simple and you don't need to measure anything. So it means that you can use whatever size paper you want. So if you've got some cardstock, you could use that. This is A5 size, half of A4, kind of half letter size. Every country has a different way of measuring things, don't they? This is why I quite like this idea. So we've got our bit of cardstock and we're going to fold it in half, right down the middle. And if you've got a bone folder, you can use that, or you can just use your fingers. That's fine as well. Okay, we're going to open it up and then fold this bit back onto itself like that. So you've got that like that, and then we're going to lop off the bottom, and it's the bottom bit that makes this bit. So if you've got a guillotine, you could do that, or you could just use some scissors. And you want to remove, again, I'm just eyeballing this. It's about 1 inch. It's about 2.5 centimetres. If you want to be a bit more precise, you can measure it. So, like this. You can see I've just cut off the bottom. Okay, what you're going to do now is you're going to take this bottom bit and you're going to flip it over like that. And this is where it gets a bit clever, because what we're going to do is to stick that bit and that bit onto there. So I'll just show you that again. cut off the bottom bit there. And what you're going to do is to flip it over like that. So I'm just going to turn it over this way. Put a bit of glue there. It's one of those things, if you think about it too much, can't do it. I make so many of these. And I'm thinking, oh, how did I do that? And then you're just going to line that up like that. Press it down just with your fingers. And then you have it opened up like this. Now, I kind of cut out a few of my little moths, and you could put them on, and you can do however you like, really. So have some play with it. The other one is just a very simple concertina. This is the one I did with my students and in the little bird tutorial. Very simple, and I just think it's really cute, and it just makes it a little bit different, makes a card just that little bit different. So what else can we do with these little moths? Well, of course we can put them into our journals. This is one of my concertina journals that I just kind of add to it, put bits and pieces in, and I had some pages that I was developing with flowers, so I thought, yes, perhaps my flower pages could also have some moths and butterflies. So I'm going to make a few of those, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So I did a bit more on this page. I really liked it. I like the little kind of delicate lines. I think that worked really well. And then I wrote a little haiku poem there about my moth, about the moths. And then I've got this little card here, and then I did another one with the black card, and I did a slightly kind of angled one at the bottom, and then I was doing this one and I thought, my moth looks a bit like a heart. So I thought that would be quite fun. And then finally my journal, just move those out of the way, where I decided that again I would write a little poem and put my moths in on the page. I hope you enjoyed that one. I know it was quick, but I hope you got a lot out of it. And I also hope that it's kind of given you some ideas of what else you can do with those leftover collage pieces and things like that. And if you want to see some more, you could look at this one and this one. And I'll see you next time.